get this going. Why don't we? I'm gonna try to be a little bit more quieter today, but um how's everybody doing? Good, I hope. We got so much news in the last couple of days that I have not been prepared to look over any of it. So there's definitely going to be quite a bit to look at here, for sure. And we'll go ahead and see how that stacks up with everything.
Hope you chose your epitaph.
What is it? I was like, why does it feel like I have so much lag? But then I see we have 170 ping for some reason in the practice range. Okay. Anyways, where to begin? So, yesterday, and the last stream yesterday, we reviewed the Season 9 trailer. Looked over everything. It looked pretty good. And then, what we were going to try and do was... Well, after looking at the trailer, sometime between then and now, they did release a little news article on the Overwatch website about it. I also saw the defense matrix thing the other day. I don't want to go over that the other day because it was not necessarily... that was kind of like the end of the stream. We didn't really have anything else to look at, unfortunately. So it'll just be the... I'm going to start off by looking at those two things, reading over them, seeing what's new. Like, based on, you know, the trailer gave us a lot of information in terms of, like, cosmetics, the actual news article, and then, of course, the patch notes are going to give us more information in terms about what's actually changing in the game coming into this next season in about a week. So we'll take a look at that. I think I'll start with the defense matrix one, then we'll move on to the actual, well, whatever it's called, the actual, like, the season 9 changes, dude. I couldn't think of the word, but we'll look at both of those. And then after we get done with all that, I think what I'll check out next is that we'll go into what am I trying to... I'm totally losing my train of thoughts. I was gonna say after that we'll just go into and try and see about finishing up the event challenges. We have 14 kills to get as Genji, so hopefully that is something that I can finish tonight. We're done with that, and then see what Season 9 has in store. It's 1 week away, supposedly. I think I got that right? Yeah, 1 week away. Did they really update the shop? No, they just updated it for you. Okay, I was gonna say, why does this say new? It wants me to check and it wants me to buy something. But I'm not gonna let it. Okay. Now let me pull up those articles here and we can start taking a look at that. 1 second. So I think I want to look at, like, the defense matrix part first, because this actually got released yesterday, but I like I said, I didn't get a chance to, you know, actually review it. And updates on defense matrix about discouraging levers, cheating, endorsements. Those are all, you know, fairly important things to keep the game sound. And while it might not be the biggest news, it's definitely good to know kind of what they're working on. So it actually feels like they're combating stuff. We get one of these like every few months or so, and they'll go through and just talk about how they're handling the defense matrix overall. So switch over here. That looks good. Okay. So, what we got? I'm just going to leave Overwatch music in the background here. Alright, well, the menu theme. I hope that's not annoying. But let's see here. The Defense Matrix Initiative is continuing to go strong into 2024. Previously, we shared efforts to deter leavers in Overwatch 2, promote positive communication, and show the impact of your reports. As we head into Season 9, we have more to share on ongoing improvements to the endorsements and disruptive behavior. Okay, so obviously with the big competitive updates, they want to make sure people actually play competitive, so they want to address things like the disruptive behavior and like actually meaning endorsements mean something. Case in point, the first title, giving endorsements more impact. A common theme of feedback we've heard is to give endorsements greater impact. In the last few seasons, we've already made significant steps to deliver on that. In the Season 7 mid-season update, we implemented multiple bug fixes that prevented players from dropping their endorsement rating too quickly and stopped penalizing players who chose to group up with their friends. In Season 8, it is now easier for players to build their endorsement rating than ever before without worrying about their rating decaying too quickly. And that's kind of like the funny thing there is, I got booted all the way up to basically, what was it? Endorsement level 4. Previously I would sit around like level 2 or 3, so they definitely made some big changes there where it was a lot easier to get a higher endorsement level and keep that endorsement without worrying about it falling like constantly. So I've seen a lot more people at level 4 endorsement, and I've seen a lot of people at level 5, like more than ever. I've seen a lot of people at level 5 endorsement. There's also a rule that friends can't endorse each other. While this was intentional when we first introduced endorsements, we don't want to discourage anyone from celebrating their teammates, even if they are already friends on Battle.net. So starting in Season 9, we're removing the restriction to endorse players if you're already friends. This should have been a thing. This should have been a thing when endorsements actually like became a thing in Overwatch. This should have just been right off the bat. There was no reason to not allow you to endorse your friends, given like maybe you could say like some of like the super high streamers or something, or like very popular people could get like super high endorsements if they had like a lot of friends. But there was really like no reason. If your friend does good in a game, you should be able to endorse your friend, even if it's, like if they got play of the game and they did like they were obviously the best player out of everybody in the whole group, or when you're playing with like a full 5 stack of people, then the only teammate, the only people you have to endorse are the enemy team. At that point, you should be able to definitely endorse your friends because they're your part of your entire team. You want to give props to like who did good stuff, and that's definitely going to be important here. So this is a good change they're making. I'm not really sure how this gives endorsements more impact, to be honest. It looks like they just kind of summarized what endorsements have changed in the last 2 seasons, but this is the only real change here, and I don't know if that necessarily gives it more impact, because I feel like that it makes it a little bit easier, but I don't know. And then to next one here is the update to discouraging leavers. We previously shared that we adjusted how players who leave too many quick play are penalized. This has yielded some positive results, with the number of leavers dropping significantly. In a previous game update, players are restricted from queuing for games and can be suspended for up to 4 hours if they leave 6 of their last 20 games played. Damn, that's not even that long of a time. Starting in Season 9, we're extending these leaver queue restrictions to mystery heroes, along with Hero Mastery Gauntlets, which is released, or when it's released later this year. Again, we acknowledge that there may be reasons for players to step away from their unranked games. However, leaving 4 or more games will activate queue restrictions until you can play your games to completion. I'm still not against the whole leaver penalty that they implemented. It was kind of a bit much. From the changes that they made way back when. So I am kind of sad to see that they're doubling down on it. Obviously the data supports that people like it's significantly dropping the number of levers, but I do wish they'd get rid of some of the stuff like the 5-second countdown towards leaving a game. That's very annoying, but you know, if it's working, I guess it's all right. I feel like, you know, being able to leave and restart a game is good. It's something that it's part of like the original Overwatch. I don't know why they're backpedaling on that. Man, I guess that comes with change, so who knows. Then we have hammer down on cheating. So you're trying to make a pun there with Reinhardt's ult. Our efforts to fight against cheating are ongoing. We're pleased to share our continued progress. Cheats like aimbots and wall hacks take away the competitive integrity of our game. Using cheats also goes against the in-game code of conduct. This is a thing. Oh, shit. Oh, this is actually like for every Blizzard game. I didn't even notice that was a thing. That's kind of cool. And the EULA, those identified using cheats will be removed from playing in Overwatch 2. Since the launch of Overwatch 2, we've identified and banned over 380,000 accounts that were found to be cheating. In addition, we have suspended or banned over 35,000 accounts that have knowingly grouped up with cheaters. Remember, if you encounter a player in your games that you were suspect to be cheating, report them in-game. Okay, so that's a lot of accounts, but I feel like the last time they did it, or the last time they announced this, wasn't there like, we'll have to look back. I feel like they gave us like how many they banned, and I feel like it was pretty close to this, so I don't know if there's not been a significant decrease, but I would have liked to see like how much they banned since their last announcement on this up until now. If they're still doing like roughly the same amounts, or if they're banning less, more, if cheaters have gone down, or so they think. I mean, that's possibly there's a strong likelihood that cheaters have gone down as the game gets less popular since its release over time, but you never know. And then we have transparency around account actions. Overwatch 2 is a highly competitive PvP shooter, and players enjoy different heroes and playstyles. This creates exciting matches among friends and players worldwide, but unfortunately some players may become disruptive and harm that experience for others. When a player is reported across multiple matches, we will take action to suspend or silence those players, and will notify them by email when we do. If necessary, we ban and any repeat offenders from playing on that account. I didn't absorb anything I just read there. Let's see. Oh, and so it's just about suspending. Okay. It's important to make sure that we're being fair and transparent when we communicate to a player about taking actions on their account. We've seen a trend in online communities where players share about getting their accounts suspended or banned. In most cases, many of these cases often prove that a player is disruptive, but there are also some cases where we can do a better job at addressing disruptive behavior, like a lot of false positives that people have been complaining about constantly. I see it everywhere. If you feel like you've been actioned unfairly because of someone else may have compromised your account, you may choose to appeal the action, and will review and make a final decision. Keep in mind that you're responsible for your account and should not share it with others for any reason. Remember, saying anything that harasses or ridicules your teammates is inappropriate, regardless of any language used. When you play Overwatch, you're playing with up to 9 other players who are just as passionate to play as you are, so it's up to each of us to make each game the best we can be. Thanks for making Overwatch 2 a fun and positive experience, and we'll see you when Season 9 launches on February 13th. Okay. What are people saying? Poor short-term memory. Not good so far. Some videos about how some certain game tried to resolve toxicity. Actually, These are shorts. They're not very long. Let's take a look. Oh, you guys probably can't hear this.
And the rewards were...
Oh, well, okay. There was a... You guys couldn't hear it, but you could read it, so I'm not going to play it again.
So what ended up happening with this was you were tying player power directly to being not a jerk. I talked about this at Blizzard. They tried to implement the same system for Overwatch, but they missed the critical feature. It doesn't tie player power to it. It just tied cosmetics to it, so no one cared. Didn't work. The only way that this can possibly work is if it ties player power or player progression to not being a jerk. Because if you got all the way up to ranked, that grind was huge, unless you were nice. And then after that, if you got banned, you had to do the whole thing over again. So no one wanted to get banned. Everyone was nice to each other. Out of 100+ games, I had a bad experience twice. And out of both of those times, one of them, the guy apologized. When was the last time you saw someone apologize in a MOBA?
That's fair.
So what happened to it? League of Legends happened to it. EA, being EA, saw that League of Legends had more market share, saw that Dawngate wasn't competitive enough yet because the community was too small so far, and killed the game. That was it. If it would have been given time, it would have won. The community was growing really rapidly. EA didn't give it the time it needed. Honestly. I think that Dawngate would have been the play. People would have naturally migrated to it because League is toxic as hell. Dota is toxic as hell. And unfortunately, the MOBA market has mostly deflated because of how toxic the game mode is. EA could have saved them. And that's a weird thing to think about. It's like EA is like the light bringer for the MOBA. Which is like... that's a weird thing to think about. But that's what it was. That's what it was. Dawngate was something else. It was phenomenal.
Sorry, I had myself muted. I was saying I don't know what's on my what's up with my lungs right now, but I feel like I'm fucking like out of breath like constantly. It's crazy. Early signs of COVID? Hopefully not. Well, let's see here. What are other people saying? So I don't this really didn't help with anything. It was kind of like what gives like player power, like player progression. In Overwatch there's not really much. Like you're not gonna invalidate the competitive integrity of the game just to have nice people to play with. Or maybe you would. I don't know. Maybe it works out. Who knows? Punish people who live quick play games more than you punish creators who stream themselves ruining thousands of games. That's true. It's just replies. With lever penalties now coming to mystery heroes, please fix the auto queue. This Cubo, can we get patch notes? I don't. There's. It seems like most people are like agreeing with it, but except for the people that like feel like they got banned wrongly or something like that. I do feel like a lot of people that post like that kind of stuff, like, oh, I got banned and I only said this and this and this, aren't being like fully truthful when they make those kind of posts or share those on like their social media platforms. I would like to believe it, but when they also sometimes like send out like pictures of emails from Blizzard support, and I don't know, maybe these could be technically edited, it's likely, but when they do that, it doesn't necessarily provide like I want to, like, who do I trust? Do I trust the game developer banning them, or do I trust the person that seems like they got banned incorrectly based on the stuff they provided? Don't get me wrong, some people are very toxic in Overwatch, but sometimes it seems like some people are getting banned for not being so toxic. But I definitely don't believe that people that get on and say, oh, I was banned for cheating, I was banned for this, but I wasn't actually doing that. It's like, you know, you probably were. I mean, yeah, there are some false positives out there, but like 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be, it feels like they're just lying. I don't think that's the case here, but it didn't feel like they're talking much about like what's changing with the defense matrix. They said they're just adding lever penalties to mystery heroes and the hero gauntlet game mode, and then allowing us to endorse our friends. Which I know when we watched that little short there about him, like they couldn't endorse their friends. I don't like that. I think you should be able to. If not, like, just give it a delay, like, or just make other, like, you can still endorse your friends, but maybe make it have like, if you're friended, like it has less of an impact, but you can still say like, hey, you did a good job, and that less of an impact thing is more of like a behind the scenes type of endorsement, not one that's like right in front of you. Anyways, let's look at I'm gonna just close out these tabs here. So let's take a look at the actual the meat of this article that was released today about all of the changes coming. This is so fucking long, dude. About all the changes coming to Overwatch 2. I can't deal it with the menu music anymore. We'll get like some Skyrim background music. I feel like that's what we need right now. Just barely. Just in the background. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at this. So revitalizing the Overwatch 2 experience. Obviously, they're trying to make things a little bit better for competitive going forward here. What was that sound? No, it's just the Skyrim music, dude. This is the one with lyrics. We should find one without the lyrics. That's Dragonborn. We'll start on this one. We'll just a little bit of a background noise. Okay. Anyways, let's get started. I have my water here. So the new season of Overwatch 2 is just around the corner, and it comes with some exciting changes. During our Overwatch 2 What's Next panel at BlizzCon 2023, we shared a sneak peek at some of the philosophy guiding many of the system changes coming this year, striving to make PvP gameplay more rewarding and fun, providing greater transparency for players in-game. We're introducing major changes to the competitive in the new system, from a new progressive system to an all-new skill tier above Grandmaster, as well as major gameplay changes to combat, hero survivability. Read on for details. Let's see. So does this season have a title? I don't think they've had titles before. Not really. They've had themes, but Overwatch 2 Season 9 Champions. Interesting choice. Messages. No, it's just people logging on. Sorry. Okay. So we've heard your feedback on competitive play over the last 8 seasons, and we have some big updates coming that will bring you the opportunity to build on your skills and see how you progress through the competitive ranks. Pause that. We built a better system that's more accurate while also helping convey the meaning behind the mathematical complexity of a modern matchmaker and bring clear insights about what impacts your rank in every match. Okay. Seeing how and why your rank changes. One piece of feedback we've heard is that just knowing your rank doesn't... I feel like the reason that they're really like on this now has part to do with like SK's video that was released last year that kind of like before BlizzCon that kind of like really pushed all the things that were wrong with ranked, and that's kind of why they're trying to make these changes. It's a good thing that they're doing that, but I feel like that's something that probably maybe this wouldn't have even been talked about had that video not been as liked as it was, but who knows. Anyways, I'll start again. One piece of feedback we heard that is just I can't talk is that just knowing your rank doesn't say anything about why your rank went up or down. Competitive updates originally worked to provide updates that reflected your growth as a player across multiple matches, but with the goal to provide greater transparency in each individual match, we're going to be updating your rank after every match, showing how much progress you gain or lose between each skill division. We also display modifiers that affected your last match below the rank progression bar. Some modifiers help provide transparency in the matchmaking for each match, like getting a boost when you defeat a team that was more favored to win, while other modifiers show if your rank is calibrating, like going on a huge win streak, proving you belong in a higher rank. Feedback is driving force behind these changes, and we want to hear your thoughts on competitive play now that you have more context for each game. Good Lord, I don't. Sorry about this. So they got a little picture here. Rank promotion progress. The progress bar shows how much your rank increased as a result of a match. The bigger the highlighted section, the more rank was gained or lost. The reasons why more rank may have been gained or lost are explained in the modifiers below. So we have this little progress bar that's going to be like our 10%. Like you start here and then you go to 10%. And then we have our modifiers. Win streak. Bonus for a high win rate. I'm surprised that high win rate or high loss rate, because win streaks and loss streaks happen a lot, so I'm surprised that there's going to be a bonus and a penalty for that. That does seem a bit counterproductive, but I think for the most part the system behind it is staying the same. It's just going to show like how it works to the player. It's going to be more transparent, so you can actually see what's changing rather than guessing about what happened or what changed. So we have that one. We have uphill battle. You weren't favored, but you won. Reversal. You were favored, but you lost. Consolation. You weren't favored and you lost. Expected. You weren't favored and you won. Calibration. Your rank is uncertain. So, like placement matches, stuff like that. And volatile. You lost calibration matches after ranking up. Lost calibration. What does that mean? So there's going to be like calibration matches each time we rank it? Oh, interesting. Maybe that's just trying to say with the volatile is that like you have very sporadic you might have ranked up, but you lost matches after you ranked up, so you're more of like a when you talk like volatile in terms of like stocks or like Bitcoin or something like that, it's usually when like the graph is like going up and down, or like it's very dramatic. It can go really high, but it can go really low, and it can do that really quickly. So that's probably what it's referring to. I was like, maybe you won a lot and you were able to rank up, but then you crashed a bunch after ranking up, just shortly after. So that's now you have this like the reason you're going down is because it's volatile, because it's not like steady. But again, this is probably all stuff that's already been there, I'd imagine. It's just now they're showing us what it's like using in a sense for more transparency. Bring a fresh start with placement matches and rank resets. So I was worried about this yesterday, but let's see what they have to say. So with both the changes to competitive play and the broader changes to gameplay starting this season, we feel this is a perfect opportunity for everyone to start fresh as they compete on the ranked leaderboards. To accomplish this, we're reintroducing placement matches and resetting everyone's competitive skill rank. Okay. What is reintroduce? I thought placement matches were already a thing, weren't they? You like play 5 games and you got placed? Maybe they referred to it as something else. I don't know. And resetting everyone's competitive skill rank. Let's again. I talked about this a little bit yesterday. I'm a little bit worried about that, but let's see what more they have to go on about that. So your journey to the top begins with 10 all new placement matches. With everyone's ranks being reset, these 10 placement matches provide you with high stakes opportunity to make big gains in determining your new starting rank. As you progress through placement matches, there will be a predicted starting rank after every match, and you'll only have one rank this year to run. You'll only have one chance this year to run your placement matches, so pick your best heroes and stay hydrated because these games count for a lot. That's one of the things I feel like is not talked about a bunch. Having good games is like you could be very skilled or you could not be very, very skilled, but having good games, you want to make sure before you hop on that you know you've eaten, you're hydrated. I'm definitely not hydrated right now, but you've eaten, you're hydrated, you're mentally set, and you're playing you like give yourself a bit of warm up. Those are like the main things I think you should do, or make sure you have like done before you actually jump into like a ranked session. Not everybody has time for that, but I do find that it helps from personal experience anyways. So we got another picture here. Let's see if we can make this a little bit bigger. Okay, we can. Predicted rank calculated by wins and losses, placement progress 8 out of 10. So kind of bringing back old placement matches where it was 10. I think now it's like you like win or lose 5 games and then like it places your role. And so this is going to be like, is it, I wonder, oh yeah, it looks like it's still per role. So which is going to go up to 10 instead of 5. Yeah, and then we'll win, loss, win, whatever. Looks like this was a draw, but they're changing that. Rise up to the rank of champ. So like I talked about yesterday, we got a like all new rank here going on. So how high can you go? We're introducing the ultimate rank champion. This is the most prestigious tier above Grandmaster, intended to show who is the best among the most skilled players in the game. Even with the boost that placement matches can provide, top-ranking players will need to win a lot of games to reach Champion 1 and prove they are the best of the best. This is the most exclusive rank in the history of Overwatch, and we're on the edge of our seats to see who will achieve such heights in Season 9 and beyond. So, as I mentioned yesterday, there's kind of been an issue with like Grandmasters where it's too like congested and too variable in terms of like the players' skill levels throughout Grandmaster. Like GM5 to GM3 is such a stark difference. GM3 to GM2, GM2 to GM1, very like huge differences in the levels of like skills between these players. So part of what they're trying to do now is add another skill level to make those top players branch out and make it more even. I don't think it's going to necessarily change like the actual matchmaking. Like you might still get like champion players that queue with grandmasters. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll actually like they'll have longer queues, but I'm willing to bet it'll eventually try to match it up with the closest thing it has. And all in all, it's just to try and give those high players something to achieve that they can look forward to, which is going up another rank. Most of them has just been GM the entire time, and you can get top 500. But like as SK explained in her video, there's a lot of what was I trying to say? I lost my train of thought. I don't know. I completely lost what I was trying to say. Anyways, so this will be the champion rank. It was like for the higher ranked players to kind of spread them out a bit more, and give them something to do. Not necessarily for us. A lot of the differences, like when you compare something like gold, when you look at like gold 3 to gold 1, there's usually not that much of a difference between the players. Gold 3 and gold 1 are like the curve is working as intended. There should be like basically you want like a long curve like from this to this, where this is like the highest rank and this is like, just imagine like a line here, and this is like the lowest rank, and it gradually builds up until like this, like it gradually builds up over time. And it's not like an exponential curve that happens like when you get like one right here, like just follow my mouse and we go right here, and this is like GM, and then just like it just goes straight up when you get like to the last part of or last half of like GM, like the GM2s and GM1s, where the skill difference is so high, but there's not a rank to kind of take those players in. So this is a good change. I don't think I'd ever like achieve like champion rank, but you know, we could try. Apparently it's gonna be, I'd imagine it's just gonna like basically champion rank is gonna probably consist of mainly GM1 players and GM2 players from champion 5 to champion 1. Which maybe has the likelihood of boosting everybody's else's rank maybe a little bit higher, to kind of fill like some of the gaps in between what this new rank is making. But then again, maybe it won't. We'll have to wait and see. I definitely like this change though. I think it's a good change. Then we got our new competitive rewards and Jade weapons. Season 9 introduces Jade weapon variants unlockable with new 2024 competitive points. Earning Jade weapon variants will reflect your dedication to competitive play in 2024, not your highest rank achieved. So like people that are actually playing the game rather than just doing their placements. Luckily, these new Jade weapon variants will be not as exclusive as the Champions rank. You will progress towards earning competitive points just by playing the game mode, with more progress granted towards wins. Competitive points earned for winning and drawing a match have been rebalanced around this new progression system, which should make every match feel rewarding regardless of the outcome. Oh my gosh, I almost died there. So what is this? We got these new skins. Are they good? No. Let's just drop the act here, drop it right now. These about like the ugliest it's just metallic green. It's not when I think of Jade, when I think of like Emerald, I feel like they should be like, as I mentioned before yesterday, they should be like sparkly, or they should be like have like a kind of a crystally look. If we go into like Overwatch, right, and we look at, let's just pull up someone's random gold skin. You see how the gold skin, like it kind of like, well, it makes these sparkles, but like it like shines. It just looks good. Okay, it just looks good. I feel like the emerald skins, they're just too bland. Maybe they'll look better in game once we can see like the actual effects. They kind of like, even through the trailer, they kind of just look like, they just look like green, like a metallic green. Like here, I think Ash has like a discount. Yeah, like something like this, but maybe without the gold skin. Can I unequip it? Yeah. Now, obviously this is a bit more flat, but you get the idea. Just, I don't think it's gonna look very good. I think they could have done better with that. I hope they do. Like, I think this is just something they were trying to get out as like a new progression thing as soon as they could. But I definitely hope they come back and look at these and try to maybe fix them after they see community opinion on them, because they are not looking good right now with the stills and the trailer. So legacy competitive points, and golden weapons. So all the stuff we've had previously. Let me switch back over here. Through the end of Season 8, players can still earn competitive points towards unlocking golden weapon variants. When Season 9 starts, your previously earned competitive points will be converted to legacy competitive points. So these will go over to from red to white competitive points. You'll still be able to use legacy competitive credits to unlock golden weapon variants, but the way you receive legacy competitive points will change. Once the 2024 competitive year closes, any leftover 2024 competitive points will be automatically converted and added to your legacy competitive points, which can be used to unlock gold weapon variants. Now, yeah, so I could be wrong, but from the way I'm reading this, is what they're saying is like, you'll get new competitive points when the new season starts, but you'll only be able to use those new competitive points on the emerald skins. In order to unlock any gold skins you might not have, you're going to have to wait until the end of the year when those points convert to legacy points to then use them on the gold weapon variants. I don't like that. That seems like a stupid way to handle things, Blizzard. What you should be doing is just have the competitive points be able to unlock either the emerald or the gold skins. I see like part of the reason they're doing this is because they want people to actually play for the emerald skins, because if you played Overwatch for long enough, you probably had all of the gold skins by like 2018, 2019, excluding any new heroes that came in, but you could buy those really fast. And so they want to make it to where you're actually playing for the emerald skins. But at the same time, like, we should still be able to unlock like old gold skins with the new emerald ones. I think what they should do is, and hopefully maybe they just like explained it poorly here. I'm gonna try and check one of the. I'm gonna try to check game director Aaron's Twitter. We'll see if he has any thoughts on this about what was recently stated here. But maybe what they're trying to say is, and they just explained it poorly here, is that your new credits will be able to unlock gold and emerald skins. You just won't be, all your old saved up legacy credits just won't be able to access any of the new emerald skins, which would be a good idea. But right now it's like, it's worded like the conversion for the legacy credits, you won't be able to use, like, you're not going to be able to use the new competitive points on gold skins that are still in the game. I also wonder, going forward, if new heroes are going to get like both gold and emerald skins, or if they'll just get emerald skins. I hope they get both, because I really like gold skins, but I don't really like the way the emerald skins look right now. I don't really want to buy them. So I hope that's not the case. I hope we can still unlock gold skins with the current credits. We'll see. We'll see how it is when the patch actually drops, and we'll check and see if there's any additional news on that. Then we have our last chance to claim end of season bonuses. So these are just for challenges. Starting in Season 9, competitive challenges that grant bonus competitive points are also changing. Season 8 will be the last season to claim end of season competitive challenges for Season 1 to 7. Log in before the end of Season 8 to grab any rewards from Season 7 or earlier that you haven't claimed yet. Once Season 9 begins, you'll be unable to receive past competitive points from completed competitive challenges from Season 7 or earlier. You'll still be able to claim your Season 8 rewards during Season 9, but you must log in and receive the bonus before the end of Season 9. So, what is that saying? Well, that just means like... So what, back over? Oh my gosh, dude. I'm trying to hydrate like crazy. I feel like my voice is giving out, and so is my mouth. Anyways. Let's see here. So this means we go to challenges, we go competitive. These are all of like the competitive rewards and what you get. Now, I don't know what they're talking about, like unlocking stuff. Like usually you just get the stuff automatically. It's not something that you like unlock, so to speak. Maybe they're just saying like you have to log in to actually receive them, I'm assuming. And the open queue ones, I don't know they're gonna do anything to these ones, because these are kind of like lifelong, but who knows. But they're mainly talking about like these Season 8s, or like these like rewards right here where you get like certain stuff for ending at a certain rank. But it's not like something that I just like try to complete them before the season ends, basically. If you want to get those, if you're like high plat and you want to get those diamonds competitive points, you better get that done now before the season drops. I'm assuming that's gonna also qualify or also mean like the specific role challenges for like the titles and whatnot as well. Bro, how long is this article? Good lord. Introducing changes to core gameplay. Beyond the competitive rework, Season 9 features major changes to the fundamentals of Overwatch 2 gameplay that affect every hero. We've heard the community feedback about some gameplay pain points and developed changes to the core gameplay with these goals in mind. And deliver a more consistent feel to firing and landing your shots on your opponents. lessen the impacts of burst damage to allow for greater counterplay, and adjust where in-game healing and damage are effective to reduce stagnant team fights. All of these changes have been designed to work in combination to balance each other out, and we're excited for you to get in the game and experience them all at once. So they're changing a few things. So a few things is a bit of an understatement. They're changing a lot of things, but we'll get started. Making your shots feel good to hit. One of our main goals with these adjustments is to make firing your weapons and abilities feel more consistent without impacting the time to eliminate a target and without removing the overall feel of gameplay we all know and love. When examining how burst damage values have changed over time, we found that in the worst case, they've gone down in raw value, though they may not necessarily mean they've become weaker related to other changes. The 5v5 environment and new heroes of Overwatch 2 certainly factor into the perspective, but it's often overlooked that the player's base average skill level, game knowledge, and pace of gameplay are relatively higher now than when the game first launched, especially when you compare like Overwatch 1 to Overwatch 2. Projectile size changes. So looks like 0.05 meters for hit scan projectiles with a high rate of fire or spread. So Tracer's pulse pistols or Reaper's shotguns. Plus 0.8 meters for hit scan projectiles that are more precise. Plus 0.5 for travel time projectiles that are shotguns or have a very high rate of fire. Plus 0.10 meters for travel time projectile with speed greater than 50 meters per second. Plus 1.5 meters for travel time projectiles with a speed less than or equal to 50 meters per second. Very large projectiles with a base size greater than 0.5 meters have been excluded from these increases. So in other words, my bullets are going to be bigger, is what you're saying. Okay. Just slightly. They're just gonna make it slightly bigger. That's definitely a choice. Not really sure how I feel about that, to be honest. Is this a good change? Is this a good change or a bad change? It's so minuscule that I feel like it's gonna be a good change, but maybe it's a bad change. Let's see what else it says. When it comes to aiming as a mechanical skill requirement, even players with excellent aim often mention how it can feel random whether a shot hits or not, due to largely in part of the whip speed movement accelerations hero have when changing directions. Combined with all of the dashing, leaping, teleporting abilities, hitting your target can be very difficult. Crisp, responsive movement is important to the core gameplay feel, so we wouldn't want to slow down player movement. Instead, we're improving hit consistency by making both damage dealing, hit scan, and travel time projectiles larger. Heroes that have weapons or abilities that don't benefit from any projectile size changes will receive additional balance changes. However, we don't want to make too many hero adjustments before getting a better understanding of the effects from these initial changes, so tune in more on the individual heroes in future updates. So in other words, it sounds like we're going to be some guinea pigs, basically. We're going to be testing out a patch here, that's for sure. Boy, love to see that. But hopefully these are good changes. I mean, it's gonna feel, if these are as big as they seem, it's definitely gonna feel better to hit your shots. You'll be able to hit them more consistently. But then this isn't gonna be even like just a high level player thing. This is gonna be like across the board for low level players and higher level players. It's gonna be everybody's shots hit a little bit easier, which means it's also going to end up with a lot of, I'd assume, a lot more deaths that feel like they shouldn't have happened, especially if you're playing like a character that has like a super small hitbox. maybe we'll start seeing more headshots on Ana these days. Given how small her head hitbox is, since the projectiles are getting bigger, maybe they'll just be big enough now to actually get some good shots off on her and Kiriko, especially. Adjusting health pools to balance gameplay. Since we're increasing the average accuracy of nearly all heroes and want to keep the time to kill similar, we're also increasing everyone's max health. We've already balanced damage values, damage boosts, and critical damage breakpoints, and other factors around 200 to 250 HP heroes, so the new health ends up requiring at least one more hit from most heroes to eliminate an enemy. So 150 heroes to 175 HP heroes are increased by 25 HP. So that means Tracer will go up to 175 and Whittle will go up to 200 HP again. To compensate. Not sure how I'm gonna like that, but okay. 200 to 300 HP's heroes will increase by 50 HP. So that means that heroes like Mei and Reaper will now have 300 HP, like a mini Bastion. And then like your standard heroes will go from 200 to 250. And 300 HP plus, basically your tanks, gonna have their health increased by 75 to 100. Holy cow, that's a lot of HP. This is really gonna shake up. This season is really, I feel like this season's gonna make itself or break itself to a lot of people. It's either gonna feel really good or it's gonna feel really bad. And if it feels really good, high praise, everybody's gonna love it. But if it feels really bad, that is not gonna look good for the future of this game. We'll have to see. So let's see. This is the last part here. Which about new role passes, basically, giving more self-reliance in team fights. We also want to make sure that the flow of the team fight doesn't take away from individual player decisions that can determine the outcome of a match. Tanks already have a significant role in each team fight, as they often are the ones to take space and determine where each fight takes place, whereas we want to enable more critical decision making among the damage and support roles. The changes to projectile size and health pools effectively reduce the impact of burst damage and tones down the relative strength of healing, meaning it will take longer to heal someone from 1 HP to full health. To ease the friction of an increased time to fully heal allies out of combat and enable support players to make more informed decisions on who to heal, everyone can now regenerate health passively at a rate of 20 healing per second after 5 seconds of not taking damage, and the support role passive heal has been adjusted to 2.5 seconds. So, is that after 2.5 seconds of not taking damage, or 20 healing per 2.5 seconds? I think it's supposed to be probably the second one, after 2.5 seconds of not taking damage. Everyone is passive. Man, we're getting closer to Paladins every day, I tell you. If you don't know, Paladins has its own self-heal system, where if you just AFK, you start healing over time. So I don't see this as a big issue, as some people might think. It's definitely going to allow you, if you want to play in like a more aggressive spot. Sorry. If you want to play in a more aggressive spot that has more players. What am I trying to say, dude? Oh my gosh. If you want to play in a more aggressive spot, but you have some cover, like, and you're not in like LOS of your supports, you can now do that, because then you can just hide behind the cover that you're in and get some healing from it. and it forces, like, you can go hide away or duck away for a few moments. It forces the enemy team to come to you. So this is gonna set up a lot of changes for like the maps here. I feel like DPS players will be they'll benefit more from going on flanks more. Like, they already benefited from that, but they won't have to worry about being in their support's line of sight as long as they're in a relatively good place to then just heal behind cover. And that's gonna oh my gosh. I think as a support player I'm gonna enjoy that, because that should overall be like less healing that I have to do when they can just sit and get healed on their own. Supports can now, like, the supports that did tunnel vision can now tunnel vision even more, because that person isn't gonna have to be sitting around waiting for heals. And those players that clip themselves standing right in front of a support, right behind a support, saying nothing while they're at 5 HP, will start getting a little bit of healing over time. I wonder if the thing is though, when I did like the Paladins comparison here, Paladins doesn't have health packs, Overwatch does. So I wonder if they'll remove health packs. Well, let's read. Maybe they are. An increase to health pools and weakening the burst damage means that heroes live longer and team fights will take longer to conclude. The combat sum of the, what the heck is this trying to say? To combat some of the potentially extreme situations here or there, we're also introducing new damage passive, empowering them to easily fulfill their role in securing eliminations, reducing in-combat healing, and potentially add an additional strategic layer to focus firing targets. So, role passives here. All heroes passive. Passively regenerates 20 health per second after not taking damage for 5 seconds. New damage passive. Dealing damage reduces the target's healing received by 20%. Oh, okay. So, wow, they're going that route. Okay, that's interesting. Are they gonna, we don't have the patch notes yet, but I wonder if they're gonna change anti-nade. Because if damage players can just give like an instant 20% anti-heal to the target they're shooting at, well, no, anti-heal negates all healing, so maybe they won't change it. That would probably be better. Maybe they will. But I feel like that's a lot. That's an interest. They've basically, like the Paladins comparison here, they've basically added Cauterize to the damage roll. Which is, Cauterize is like you buy items in Paladins to like boost up your characters, or the heroes that they have in that game. And the items do different thing, like taking less direct damage, less explosive damage, dealing anti-heal, dealing more damage to shields. So one of the things here is like, by adding this target's healing reduced by 20%. That's funny. And then it looks like the tank roll passive is staying the same. If I remember right, DPS didn't have like a roll passive because they got rid of it completely because the 2 iterations that they had originally are so bad. We'll see if this is any better. This is gonna be a tough change. I wonder how long this gonna last for, like the 5 seconds to like coincide with all heroes passives. It's kind of funny that they're increasing the health, increasing the damage, and then they're adding an anti-heal mechanic. That's like built into the damage that the DPS do. That's a choice. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like that. I feel like the changes they made, like I feel by adding this, the changes they made to try and um like the extra health and the everybody gets a self heal passive, I feel like that change is going to be overshadowed by the damage roll passive. Like I feel like the changes they made to combat the projectile size changes, these two changes here that they made to combat this, because of this is going to like this is going to completely overwrite that and just make these two a very like the projectile size and the anti-heal or healing reduced um is going to like double up and make like a wombo combo that can't really be fixed by your supports or you for that matter. I'll see. We'll have to. Hopefully, they'll give us like more details on the actual patch notes. We can read those and see what's going on there. At its core, Overwatch 2 is a competitive game, so it's important for these core systems and competitive system to be intuitive and accessible as possible, as intuitive as possible and accessible. In addition to these core system changes, we're introducing reworks to Far and Junkertown, which we'll go into in a later blog. For now, let us know what you think when Overwatch 2 Season 9 Champions launches on February 13th. Ooh, Junkertown rework. Junkertown's been needing a rework. I wonder if they'll get rid of like Junkertown's basically like a sniper. I'm interesting to see like the fire rework too. I know I'm jumping to like between things. I'm just trying to stay like afloat here. Well, that is so we do not have any new patch notes, right? No. Not yet, anyways. So those are just some interesting changes there. There's a lot to dig into with that. I really want to see like the actual patch notes to see if they're gonna change anything else around. While that stuff's like in effect. Just realized we haven't had any like kind of background music for this entire time. I just spent an hour talking about updates to Overwatch. Let me see. Aaron Keller doesn't have any notifications or issues yet. But yeah, that's definitely this definitely is gonna be a I hate to say it, but it's definitely gonna be one of those patches where this is either gonna make or break the game again. Like those are some major changes. I don't feel like you don't drop all of those changes all at once. This is like Overwatch 3.0. Like we got Overwatch 2 and they did the 5v5 with some role passes, and then this is like Overwatch 3. This is, oh my goodness. This is gonna be wild. We'll have to see what people think. We should actually, I could go. Hold up. I know we haven't played anything yet. I want to get to playing stuff. I'm sorry about that, but I do want to check something here. Uh-oh. Here we go. What's his? So let's hold up. Let's see what people are thinking, right? Making gold weapons harder to get. Let's see what the first couple of comments. Why is Blizzard obsessed with making 70 different currency variations when they can just keep the originals and consolidate everything? True. That's very true. We don't know why they are. Why can't we just keep the normal comp points and just have the Jade weapons as a second option next to the gold weapons? Why do I have to wait a year to get gold weapons at all? Okay, so obviously people are not happy about that change. We can see by the first two comments there that are highly upvoted. Let's see about these role passive changes. The semi-anti-heal change makes me worried we're going to see tanks with only damage reduction, not outright blocking, like Hog and Maga, become even more and more feast or famine against moderately skilled DPS heroes. Maga with essentially a permanent 20% healing reduction because he can't outright block damage, usually, alts don't count, and has a hitbox size of New Bondi sounds either uselessly completely weak or he'll need to be buffed to the heavens again. That's true. Reaper stocks are going through the roof right now. Dude, this is kind of like, this is going to be like a DPS player's wet dream, this patch, I swear. Dope. So now Junker Queen will be impossible to play if a DPS shoots at you. Awesome. Does this affect Widow one-shots? Practical Hanzo nerf? Did they just turn Overwatch into Paladins? That's what I'm saying here. I'm kind of worried that maining Tracer will get harder now because of the healing passive. I don't think that's going to be something you have to worry about. I think if you're a good enough Tracer and you're going after them enough, you should be okay to, like, all you have to do is tickle the enemy to stop that heal passive from going through. So you should be fine. That being said, the anti-heal, I wonder if Tracer's recall is going to cleanse that. Let's see. Oh, this guy's like, where are the the weapon inspects? Dude, we still don't have these. That's crazy. They were advertised as something coming to the game, but we never got them. I wonder if they're in the back or like what's going on with that. Here, this is actual a link. What are people saying? Maybe I got it wrong. Please correct me. But this means we'll earn team comp legacy points once a year. So once a year, we'll be able to buy gold weapons. DPS passive won't make DPS player better at killing squishies than just shooting the tank, because for a tank, a 20% healing reduction is massive. New coin system feels unnecessary. Oh my god, the leaks were real. Alright, so yeah. Doesn't look like players are too happy. Mainly, it looks like there's mostly tank players that are concerned with how tank is going to feel. I, for one, as a support player, I'm going to be worried about how support's going to feel. Mainly because it's my job to keep the tank alive. I actually, for like the healing passive, I think that's going to be better for us, but to keep the tank alive, especially somebody, like, as they were saying, like, I didn't even think about that, but like Maga and Roadhog, who are literally just like, they don't really have like a defense or like a barrier they can hide behind. This, I don't think the anti-heal, if they decide to keep it, this is going to be a DPS player's like best patch, like in the history of Overwatch. I'm going to go ahead and get into the game here, though. Try and finish up those. Try to finish up those challenges that we're missing. And then we'll switch over to quick play. So when it looked over the reset for the rank reset, they didn't mention what kind of reset it was going to be. I'm a little bit worried about that. So it's kind of sounds like they're going to be doing a hard MMR reset. I could be wrong, but that sounds like what where we're looking for. Dude, this is it's a very worrying patch, to say the least. Fucking table, bro.
Only 10 seconds left to find a spot.
Can you actually see?
3, 2, 1. Come out.
We'll try here. I don't think this is very good. Actually, we'll go like a bit more like that. That way they can't just like see the top, maybe. We'll see. Oh, they already got a lever though. This is good.
Caught one of the rogues. There are 4
Oof,
rogues
ripped that guy.
left.
I don't know. What are you? Anybody here right now? Anybody got some thoughts about the patch? Good, bad, end of Overwatch. Overwatch dead game.
That rogue's a sneaky one.
I don't think it's gonna be that drastic. If they keep it, I feel like this anti-heal chain, like everything else looks good. I could totally ignore the Emerald loyalty stuff.
Only 2 rogues left.
Or, not sorry, Emerald loyalty. I could totally ignore like the Emerald skins, but
Hi.
I just
All this searching is making me
that
so
anti-heal
nervous.
passive is just a big worry for me.
Caught one of the rogues.
Damn.
1 rogue left.
I knew where I was at. This guy has a good hiding spot. How did you get up
I
there?
hope that rogue didn't take anything else. Hey there. 30 seconds until it's over. Huh. Lonely in here.
I feel like the back of my throat is like super dry. I don't know why.
Score.
Oh, rip you.
0 to 1. Lonely in here.
Oh, got spotted. Ching ching. Alright.
That rogue has cursed you, Night Genji. Every attack you make will now hurt you. To break it, we have to find that rogue.
Hi.
The hunt starts in 10 seconds.
I mean, the skins look good for the patch, though. I mean, we'll just...
3,
I'm a little worried. I
1.
I don't know who wouldn't be a little bit worried.
Now.
We could check, like, the Overwatch forums, too, and see how people feel on there. I usually don't go to the forums. All that often. Because people's opinions on there are a bit, stretched. But, maybe it's kind of like a good idea, or a good way to see how people
There
are
4 nights left.
feeling in a sense.
Rogue. Found and caught.
I wouldn't even jumped up there had I not seen the chandelier moving.
Ooh, that's got to hurt. There she is. 3 rogues remain.
Got him. We got him. Did this guy hear Kiriko over here and that's why he died, or is he just bad at the game? What did you die over here for, bud?
How cunning!
Yeah.
Ooh, that's got to hurt. There's the rogue. Only 2 rogues left.
Is there anybody over here? We got 1 kill.
Maybe I should craft a rune of foresight to predict where she is. Oh darn. I'm out of foresight.
They're either in.
Watch here.
Oh, it's getting close. Who will win? Our rogues are sneaky.
Eyes here. The dragon becomes me.
There she is.
The dragon becomes me.
Where is he? Where is he?
Only 10
dragon
seconds
becomes
left.
me.
Hurry, find them. 5, 4, winner.
Oh! That was hard to see.
1, 2, 1. I've got a few tricks. Oh, that sneaky rogue's up to no good again.
I like came around the corner, I saw the flower petals, but I don't think anybody normally would have been able to see that one.
Hey, I'm obviously the most precious.
Only 10 seconds left to find a spot.
I'm gonna put myself right here.
3, 2, 1. Let the hunt begin.
Nice. Nice.
Thanks.
We're gonna try to hide right here next to this box.
3 rogues remain.
Because I don't think people usually check the boxes, because people usually don't hide as a box. So hiding as a little barrel next to one should be okay. We should be able to turn into the pretzels. You feel me? I feel like we should be able to turn into pretzels. I want like more small things to hide as on this map, or just more things in general. Like if we could turn into like the flowers or the bushes, I think that would be pretty cool. Got our first voice line coming up. Are they gonna get us?
Konnichiwa.
Maybe not.
How did she get her hands on my room?
I feel like I have a kind of good
How
spot.
cunning.
What's up?
Caught one of the rogues.
Oof.
Only 2 rogues left.
We got slashed.
Hey there.
Dude, is
Hey.
there like nobody over here?
Seconds until it's over.
They're probably looking for the other guy. And they're like, where is he?
Caught one of the rogues. Wow, you're the last rogue left. Only 10 seconds left. Will you make it? 4, 3, 2, 1. Winner!
Nice.
Score 2 to 1.
Keep an eye out.
Keep an eye out. That was pretty good. We carried that. We carried that pretty well.
You seem nice. I hate to kill you. Hi. Yo.
The hunt starts in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Genji can't fire.
Hiding spots could a castle have?
Not able to make good commentary. So I'm kind of like, that was a lot of reading. I don't read a bunch, especially out loud. I hate reading out loud. So that was a lot to look at. Maybe next time we'll try to just summarize stuff and see how that works, if it works a little bit better.
Be careful.
Found and caught.
Why does this guy keep killing himself? Like, why? Like, every time he's just throwing. I gotta
You seem nice. I hate to kill you.
get like this. Oh yeah.
Keep an eye out. Look.
There she is.
Quite the battle.
3 rogues remain.
Thank you.
There's another one over here. I don't know where though.
Eyes here.
How cunning.
Where is she?
Got a few tricks. Keep an eye out.
This one, I think this one's inside.
There's the rogue.
Burn like the door.
Only 2 rogues left.
I know, and there's another one over here.
Oh, it's getting close. Who will win?
The dragon becomes.
Ooh, that's got to hurt.
Yujin no Ken wo kurei!
Found and caught. 1 rogue left.
Over here.
How cunning.
Over there. Eyes here.
Only 10 seconds left.
The dragon becomes me. The dragon becomes me.
5, 4, 3.
That was close.
Don't leave.
Ken wo kurei! Yujin no Ken wo kurei!
Bro, like this guy was just jumping off the map or something. I gotta watch this. Let me see if this is reportable.
Rogue Kiriko got her head. Two, one.
Okay, he's dead. Alright, look at... What is this guy doing, dude? Bro, he's gonna kill himself to melee. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, hold up.
Ooh, that's got to hurt.
Hey.
What's up? We've caught one on the rope. Hey there.
Shit. Wait, he's dead already, dude. Where did he go? What happened?
Rest in peace, dude.
Dude, I don't know, man. Like, I gotta, bro. I could excuse like the first one, but not not that one. Gameplay sabotage, blocking team progress, griefing. Is this like was killed himself multiple times? Is that what we're going for? Are we testing the waters of the new report, the reporting system? Is that what we're trying to do here? Get like a name change or something? This guy has 3 endorsement levels. How do you have 3 endorsement levels and act like that? Huh? I don't know. I call it as I see it. Bro was like intentionally griefing us by throwing himself off the map. Or meleeing himself to death. Like this. Like, I could understand if he just did like this at the beginning. And just like, you know, did that one time. Just to kind of test it out. But he literally like dashed off the edge of the map. So, I don't know. Sort of makes it, that makes it a little bit strange.
3, 2, 1. Check every nook and cranny.
Let's see, we're in another game here, so let's see what's going on. Got the homies. Anybody searching anywhere? Anybody down here? Let me.
Oh, that's got to hurt. Over here. There she is.
Double kill. Let's go. Nice job, guy. Got something in my eye. I think there's another. I don't think anybody else is over here. I'll be real.
Understood.
Just heard somebody transform.
That rogue's a sneaky one.
Watch here.
There's the rogue. Only 2
Alright.
rogues left.
Good job. The other one went over here somewhere.
Lonely in here.
Be careful.
There she is.
You will not find the
One
answer
rogue
you seek.
left.
Alright. Look at the other one is somewhere around this area.
Hello. Hello.
Let's see. Hopefully somebody
While
pings.
you're busy, Genji, is it okay if I... Oh, that's got to hurt.
They're over here. Or too far.
The dragon becomes me.
The dragon.
The dragon becomes me.
Score. 1-0.
Ooh, nice.
That rogue is hiding somewhere as we
Tried to
speak.
transform, but he gotcha. Gotcha good. Should we do box strat again? Kind of feeling like a box strat. we can get something small enough.
10 seconds left to find a spot.
This is not really what we want. I'm gonna do one more.
1. The chase begins.
Or try to do one more. One more. Okay, that's not exactly what we want. This doesn't look good. This I kinda honestly, if I was a Genji, I'd probably break these just to see if they made the little popping sounds. Oh boy, that was scary. The hitbox on that is so big, I get so worried when they do it next to me. The only thing I'm worried about right now is I'm kind of like glitched into the side
Caught one of the rogues.
of this
There are
this
4
lantern
rogues
here,
left.
and I feel like that's not gonna be great. There's 3 Genjis around me, bro.
What's up?
How cunning. Caught one of the rogues.
They got her.
3 rogues remain.
Hey there.
Dude. There's so many Genji. I hope the rest of our team is like on the other side of the map.
All this searching is making me caught one of the rogues.
Maybe he won't notice. Maybe he won't notice. There's so many over here, dude. I'm gonna die so quickly.
Hi.
30 seconds until it's over.
They keep dashing, bro. I'm so scared.
Hey there.
That's not a good sound.
Caught one of the rogues.
Oh, shit, dude. They knew where I was. They just guessed and checked and they found me. That was unfortunate.
Rogue Kiriko is using my rune of disguise to hide.
I have accepted what
Let's
I am.
find her.
Your eyes deceive you. I have accepted what I am.
Oh my goodness.
The hound starts in
I'm
10
working-
seconds.
I'm working on a very big video right now. I'm gonna be like trying to work on it all month.
2, 1. The search
But
starts
sporadically.
now.
So I got the script all down. I just need to record it and then edit it. But I want it to be like the best video that I've put out, so hopefully it looks good. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Eyes here.
Eyes here.
There's the rogue.
Oh, there's another one.
4 rogues
careful.
left. There she is.
Arigato.
3 rogues remain.
Nice. The Genji squad coming in clutch. See anybody there? Oh. They like to hide up high. These like this team does.
Over here. Having fun.
Eyes here.
I hope that rogue didn't take anything else.
The hell?
Say. Your
Found
head
and
hands.
caught.
Ah.
Only 2 rogues left.
The dragon becomes me.
Where is she at? I heard her.
While you're busy, Genji, is it okay if I catch up on my reading?
She's above us.
Just one
Okay.
chapter?
Yeah.
There's the rogue. One rogue left.
Down here.
The dragon becomes me. Say.
Oh,
Score
I don't even know what she was, dude.
2-1.
Yuji no ken wo kure.
Dude, it's just the slash and the help, like slashing and the praying. That's what they're doing. Yeah, I want to get the small thing. I want to get the small thing. I don't want this. Stop giving me this giant fucking barricade, bro. Or
10
this.
seconds
Hey,
left
I
to
didn't know
find
this.
spot. 3, 2.
Dude, again?
Check every nook and
One more.
cranny.
Oh my god, bro. Dude, they're just. I'm gonna die, bro. I can get like anything I want to hide with.
Caught one of the rogues. There are 4 rogues left.
There's so many Genjis on this side of the map, dude. Boy, here comes the voice lines.
Hey there. Ooh, that's got to hurt. That rogue's a sneaky one.
Yee.
Caught one of the rogues. 3 rogues remain.
Yuji no ken wo kure.
Caught one of the rogues. Only 2 rogues left. How cunning.
Yuji no ken wo kure.
Caught one
Damn it.
of the rogues. One rogue left.
Shit.
Yuji no ken wo kure.
30 seconds until it's over.
Lonely in here.
If I had the chance to like do this differently, I'd probably go and hide in like the enemy team spawn.
2-2.
Yuji no ken wo kure.
Dude, that guy was on him.
Find that rogue and stop her.
また会えたな。
Oh,
10 seconds.
hiya, chia.
3, 2, 1. The chase begins.
俺を舐めてもらう。
3
That's
rogues
unfortunate.
remain.
That is unfortunate for you. Where is there a person down here? Perhaps. Perhaps. Perhaps there is. Perhaps. We just walk around this. Are they on like in their spawn maybe? I scared somebody. Probably not. I don't hear anything.
Fun. Lonely in here.
Eyes here.
All this searching is making me so nervous. That rogue's a sneaky one.
Watch here. Be careful. I understand.
There's the rogue.
Yes.
More rogue left.
I thank you.
Where is the last one? Where are these Kirikos hiding at? Are you in here,
Heroes is so
buddy?
fun.
Are you in
I
here?
get to be someone completely different. Oh, it's getting close. Who will win?
Hey there.
Hey there.
The dragon becomes me.
Hello.
Shun-Li.
Bro got the trick shots, man. I love that.
全场最佳。
That was a good double. It was only going for one, but he ended up getting two for the price of one. How we doing? How we doing? 7 more. So close. It's almost over. The end of my suffering.
In my world, there are no secrets. No caeré tan fácil.
Qué gracioso.
I'm untouchable.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Stay where I can see.
Peace. ¿Extrañaste?
Oh, that's right. She doesn't have stealth anymore. It's like I clicked shift to try and stealth. Old Sombra is just hardwired into my brain.
Coming in hot.
I haven't played enough of New Sombra to get used to all the changes. I wonder what they're gonna do for that Junkertown rework that they were talking about. I'm not really interested in the Fire rework. I don't know what they would change about her. I feel like Fire's in a good spot. She doesn't need a touch-up. Well, maybe to make her like a less oppressive if they wanted to do that kind of rework, but otherwise I think she's fine as is. But Junkertown, I wonder what they're gonna do with Junkertown. I imagine they'll probably make it, maybe they'll make it like less snipery. Because Junkertown has been like, or maybe they'll keep the sniper factor and make it more snipery. There are two things that are wrong with Junkertown. The first one is the first point. It's very long. The sight lines are huge. So it causes a lot of snipers to just be played predominantly on first point. Second point is pretty good, but and then second point doesn't really have any issues. It's just like your normal Overwatch, like point A to point B point. Point C, on the other hand, like the final step of that journey is very hard to push into. So maybe they could open up like how you get into the flank routes or something like that. Perhaps, I don't know. But I feel like if they were to rework it, those are the two things I would focus on. I would focus on the very end of the map that's hard to push in, and the very beginning of the map that's hard to get started.
I'm obviously the most precious.
Konnichiwa.
Hey, I've got a few tricks. Yeah.
Why is there nobody on the enemy team?
Hey, I've got a few tricks.
Rogue Kiriko got her hands on the rune of disguise again. Where could she be hiding now?
Perhaps they don't. Why is it, dude? Am I just gonna get like? Ugh. We should be able to hide in there.
Only 10 seconds left to find a spot.
I don't like this, dude. Again? Okay.
3, 2, 1. Let the hunt begin.
Bruh. I'm getting unlucky. We'll just hide here. I'm sure this doesn't look suspicious at all. They won't know. They don't know. What they don't know won't hurt them. I look totally in place right now. Practically, I'm just part of the... I'm part of the chairs. I am part of the chairs.
I draw judgment. You could probably use some.
Shit.
There are 4 rogues left.
I probably should have just stayed quiet. Oh, this is... I like it. The hide in plain sight strat. Very smart. Ooh, I haven't seen this spot before. This is actually, out of like all the roofs you could hide on, this is probably the best one.
Maybe
This is pretty good, but if they turn around and see you, you're kind of screwed.
Oh darn. I'm out of frost essence.
Hey there.
Yeah, this guy's dying next. 100%.
I've got a few tricks.
They just need to look up.
How cunning.
We got them both. That is not where you want to hide, but I understand they don't have too many places to hide.
Caught one of the rogues.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Only
Got a
2
few
rogues
tricks.
left. 30 seconds until it's over.
友人の剣をくれ
I think somebody will probably dash check this guy and he'll die. Or maybe just like random slash. But I think the squid,
友人の剣をくれ
whoever's playing the squid is in a very good spot.
Only 10 seconds left. Will you make it?
It's just rotating around in a circle.
4, 3, 2, 1. Winner!
Wow.
Score 1-0.
That's crazy, dude. That's a really good where, like, because you can't see that from very many angles.
Rogue has cursed you, Night Genji.
When you're coming in from the bottom,
Will now hurt you.
like on either platform,
Fight that rogue.
you can't see it. You have to like come at a specific angle to see that side. Or where that guy was hiding. So like where the other people that we were playing with in the last game, they had to, when they hit up high, you could see them. And I don't think you could really see that guy unless you were looking at a specific spot.
The chase begins. Alas, Horror Night. There are 4 nights left.
Dude, this is the guy that just kills himself every round.
Caught. There are 4 rogues left.
I don't want to play with this guy, dude. I gotta avoid his teammate. Where is this guy? Yeah, there we go. He literally did it again. Can't watch that one because I've left it. Well. I don't know why my guy is just meleeing himself to death. I wonder if does he think it like counts as an elimination? Because it doesn't. Unless it does, in which case I might be wrong. But otherwise, just kind of annoying.
Suerte y
How much damage does that do? Well, almost 2% of their HP. That's not bad.
Friends, right?
Oh, no friendships allowed.
Apagando las luces.
Apagando las luces. I feel like there's like one thing to kill yourself at the start of the match before it like begins, like when it's waiting for the lobby to fill. But doing it after it started is kind of cringe, low-key. Is low-key kind of cringe.
Only 10 seconds left to find a spot. 3, 2, 1. Leave nothing unturned.
Help me out.
There, that'll be fine. I kinda look like I'm in place, kinda not. I didn't have enough chance to like hide. What I really should, one of these times I should make when I'm a squid, I should hide on the grills to see if anybody notices. Because I feel like it's super obvious, but like usually when you're small, rather than hiding in an obvious spot, you want to hide in like a secret spot. Can't see it. There's a table in the way. There's a lot of Genjis over here. Bro, did we just play like 2 voice sounds at the same time? That actually works in favor of us. Oof, rough. Are we all in the same spot? That's crazy. I feel like I'm gonna get dash checked because there's already been one that has dashed over everything already.
Lonely in here. Now I'm having fun.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to do it as well.
Hey there.
30 seconds until it's over.
Can I do any voice line with this?
I draw the fool. Yeah, makes sense.
Dude, that's so... I draw the fool. Yeah, makes sense. That's funny as hell.
Lonely in here.
Will make it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's hilarious, dude. I can't believe that works.
0.
Don't touch.
Just watching the Genjis collectively lose their minds looking for me was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
We have to fight that rogue.
And I wasn't even like, we had 2 people still left alive.
3, 2, 1. Come on, wherever you are.
Do you get stopped by this? No, you can walk through them. Okay. I was curious. I have a feeling like none of them actually hid this deep. Hiding in front of like the enemy spawn is just something that you kind of like, you either do or you don't do.
Eyes here. Hello.
Found and
I'm gonna play with my food a little bit. He's probably just trying to finish his elims. He probably just chilling. Yeah, so like right here. Can't see that. Unless you're going from like a specific point.
Ooh, that's got to hurt.
Now
Watch
I'm having
here.
fun.
That rogue's a sneaky one. There's the rogue. 3 rogues remain.
Eyes here.
Rogue found and caught. Only 2 rogues left.
There's one in here.
How cunning.
Be careful. The dragon
There
will
we-
become
they got
me.
him, they got him, right?
There's the rogue.
Over here.
1 rogue left.
There's another one in here? That's not it.
The dragon becomes me.
Oh, it's getting
Eyes
close.
here.
Who will win?
Yujin no ken wo kurei!
Score 2-0.
How was he hiding in the flower pot, dude?
Yujin no ken wo kurei!
That's crazy.
Where could that rogue be hiding?
Hi. No.
No.
Only 10 seconds left to find a spot. 3, 2, 1. The search starts now.
I don't know if I'm gonna like. They could just set me off because I'm just a firework. Or, like, I'd literally just check this because there shouldn't be one of these by itself. There's usually 2 in a row.
Caught one of the rogues. There are 4 rogues left. Ooh, that's got to hurt. Caught one of the rogues. 3 rogues remain.
Wait, this is actually,
How cunning.
this is low key. This ain't bad. Wait,
Caught one of the rogues. Only 2 rogues left.
kinda, wait. They might see me though.
I've got a few tricks.
This doesn't look bad, but they might see me. I kind of look like I'm supposed to be here though.
Genji, is it okay if I catch up on my reading? Just 1 chapter?
Like I'm like a bench that you sit on, you know? Or like a little shelf.
Look, don't
30
judge.
seconds until it's over.
Yujin no ken wo kurei!
I've got a few tricks. Hey there.
Yujin no ken wo kurei!
That's not good. Yep.
Yujin no ken wo kurei!
Oh, oh my god, dude.
5, 4, 3,
What a wild spot to hide. Wow, we 3 and 0'd them. That's crazy.
全场最佳。
See, I don't think these guys were very good at looking for stuff. Or just like checking things in general. So we kind of got like, we got off free for that one. I keep going into the practice range. So how much we got left?
There are no secrets.
Five elims and we're done.
Tengo que irme.
5 elims and we're finished. We're donezo.
Ay, that made my day. Was good. Catch you later.
I don't know what to talk about. Let's talk about more about those changes. Those emerald skins. I really want to see the patch notes. I wish we could see the patch notes right now. They gave us everything, but they didn't give us the patch notes. Why? Like, that makes me feel like there's going to be some... Well, typically they don't actually release the patch notes until the day of, so that's normal. I wonder if they're going to... I was talking about this when we were doing the review of it, but I wonder if they're going to do something with Ana's anti-nade. Like, if there's a 20% healing reduction that any DPS can apply, that kind of makes Ana's healing or anti-nade. I bet the 20% doesn't stack, but I feel like that, like, there's either no reason for anti-nade besides like just an instant instant kill, maybe. I wonder if they're thinking about removing it or changing how it works. Like maybe they'll make it to like healing reduced, and it'll be like it'll stack on top of the 20% healing reduced for like 50 altogether. Would be an interesting choice. Ooh, we got the rainy map.
Yeah.
Where are they?
There are 4 rogues left.
Yush.
Hello. Yo.
That rogue's a sneaky one. Rest in peace,
Oh.
dear knight. There are 4 knights left.
We got flashbang off the edge.
Is 3 rogues remain.
She did the thing.
Hello.
Man, I haven't heard anything.
I've got a few tricks.
There's the rogue.
Your choices lead
Only
to
2
your
rogues left.
Is that, I think they're in their spawn, maybe?
Oh, that's got to hurt.
Be careful.
There she is.
Thank you.
1 rogue left. Well,
Is
you're
it really
busy,
over here?
Genji.
Or is this a
it
red
okay to
herring?
Catch up on my reading? Just 1 chapter.
They're popping alts. He's about to kill himself.
Lonely in here.
Oh, it's getting close.
The dragon becomes me.
Oh, there we go.
Score. 1.
She was hiding inside. Oh, on the other side of the chest. Oh, that's pretty smart.
In here.
Oh, that sneaky rogue's up to no good again.
I am a rock. I'm a box. Box lord. I'm a table now. I feel like there's like no tables on this map. Am I wrong?
Only 10 seconds left to find a spot. 3, 2, 1. Let the hunt begin.
I'm gonna do that. Maybe we'll blend in with the eagle.
Caught one of the
Never mind.
Only 2 rogues left.
Let's see here. We've got a box and a bench. I really don't like the props in this one.
That rogue's a sneaky one.
I don't know about that, sister. This is not... This doesn't look suspicious at all. The double tree? Surely not.
Ooh, that's got to hurt. Caught one of the rogues.
Uh-oh.
Wow, you're the last rogue left.
That is...
Keep an eye out.
Uh-oh. Wait. Is he dashing? What was he dashing at?
Keep an eye out.
We must
That
find
was
that rogue and
wild,
stop
dude.
him.
Oh my goodness.
The hunt starts in 10 seconds.
I have accepted what I am. Hi. The dragon and I.
3, 2,
Well, dragon and I are one.
every nook and cranny.
Let's see. Anybody down in the boonies? Had to check it. Had to make sure. Had to verify.
Ah. Your eyes deceive you.
Let me see.
Come on. Your eyes deceive you.
Where is everybody? I am low HP. Well, I haven't heard a single Kiriko.
There's the rogue. There are 4 rogues left.
Haven't heard a single one. Probably doing something silly like hanging off the side of the map.
The dragon becomes me.
Here she is. 3 rogues remain.
My spirit
Only 2 rogues left.
Over here.
I think it's that box.
There's the rogue. 1 rogue left.
Better find out where this guy is.
30 seconds until it's over.
Damn.
Score. 2
You thought you were being sneaky up in that spot.
That rogue might be hiding anywhere.
Fortunately, not as sneaky as you thought. I'm gonna do that strat again where like we're the barrel in the corner over here. Because I feel like this is pretty legit. It's not very well
10 seconds
in.
left to find a spot.
Like we're definitely playing more on our side of the map.
2, 1. Come on, wherever you are.
I think we'll be okay. Oh. You stop moving, dude. What is this, dude?
Ooh, that's got to hurt.
Dude, don't bring them over here. Don't bring that juju over to me.
Caught one of the rogues.
Ooh, somebody
There are
got
4
got.
rogues left.
What's up? Now I'm having fun.
Keep an eye out.
At least we're close enough that they're kind of distracted.
I should craft a rune of caught one of the rogues. 3 rogues remain.
Hi. Huh. Lonely in here.
Caught one of the rogues. Only 2 rogues left. That rogue's a sneaky one.
Hey.
Dude, they know.
Ooh, that's got to hurt. Oh, it's getting close. Win.
Ah.
2 to 2.
I figured. It'd be like that sometimes.
Knight captured that rogue.
Hi. Yo. Hello. Rust. My greatest weakness.
The hunt starts in 10 seconds. 3, 2,
We'll get more emotes like this.
1. The chase begins.
Waddle backwards.
No. Yosh. Mada mada.
Oh, that guy's about to die.
Rogue found and caught. There are 4 rogues left.
Wait a minute. You're going a little bit too fast. Wait a minute. It's like, wait a minute, these are too close, dude. Oh my goodness.
Rogue found and caught. Only 2 rogues left.
What's funny?
That rogue's a sneaky one.
Something got.
That's the rogue.
Okay, they got him.
1 rogue left. Well, you're busy, Genji. Is it okay if I catch Shun-Li?
There we go. Oh, damn. I don't think, I think they should probably disable, like, Genji's ult. Well, no, keep the ult, like, keep the health regen and, like, the ability to swing your sword. But, don't do the dash reset. I think they should get rid of the dash reset for that mode. I think if your dash is on cooldown, you deserve not to be able to get the person you're looking at. Now, for that last situation, I don't know if that guy's dash was on cooldown. I'm just saying, like, in future other aspects, like, you dash, you miss the dash, and then you ult to reset the dash and try again. For normal gameplay, that's fine. For this prop hunt mode, I don't think so. Not very good. How did that not...
That's a clean takedown. Target airborne.
Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Oh dear.
I'm on fire. Might have used too much lighter fluid. I've got you in my sights. Couldn't have. That one's confirmed.
Oh. I thought I could make that jump. I don't know. I feel like we go into this just because it's easy to, like, queue. How many? I think we only have, like, 2 kills left that we need to get. Challenges. Event. 1 kill. My bad. I'm a box. I'm a little box. I'm a little chair. Damn.
Rogue Kiriko got her hands on the rune of disguise again. Where could she be hiding now?
Bro, what? What is this? Oh, this is not what I want. Oh, not quite.
Only 10 seconds left to find a spot.
This will work.
3, 2, 1. The chase begins.
I was gonna say, dude. I hate this. Like, I feel like I don't know if I'm messing it up, but I hate the little flap that sticks out here. I don't know if, like, nobody notices it. I feel like you should. We'd have to check the replay. Maybe we can do that after this game, once we get our 1 elim. I'm a little stealth sign. Nobody can see me. Do 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 do. It's so ominous with the silence, dude. Why are they all coming back? They just don't know, man.
Hey there.
Ooh, I'm the only one over here.
How did she get her hands on my rune?
Yeah, you get those boxes, Genji.
Caught one of the rogues. There are 4 rogues left.
Ooh. Oh, there goes 2.
3 rogues remain.
Keep an eye
I hope that rogue didn't. Caught one of the rogues. Only
Oof.
2 rogues left.
I've got 2 people left in 40 seconds. And I'm not in a great and 1 person left, 35 seconds.
The last rogue left.
Look, don't judge.
I'm probably gonna die here, dude.
Who will win? Score.
Bro didn't even mean to kill me. I don't think. He just dashed at the chair. He dashed at the conspicuous looking chair. My team died too quickly for that strat.
Every attack you make will now hurt you. To break it, we have to fight that rogue.
I do want to kind of try the box strat,
The hunt starts in 10 seconds.
but we got to get lucky with that. We need one elim here.
3,
Are we gonna get it? Is this gonna be one of those games with 0 elims?
leave nothing unturned.
Could very well happen. Ooh, oh, oh. Hee hee hee.
Found and caught. There are
Make sure nobody's hiding in the spot.
there she is.
Your hand-to-hand needs to work.
3 rogues remain.
Well, we are making good time.
Hello.
Apparently you can like hide in the rafters up here as the thing too, but it's a bit harder because they can kind of hear you if they have their headphones on. I don't think anybody's over here because I didn't hear any voice lines. There's another one?
Found
There are not many people over there, dude.
and 1 rogue left. Well, you're busy, Genji. The dragon becomes me. On my reading, that rogue's a sneaky one. Winner! Score! 1.
That's good. That was good. Teamwork is what makes the dream work. I was about to dash check that entire room, so it's good he at least stunned to try and get away.
That rogue might be hiding anywhere.
Ooh, the pot? I want to stay the pot. I want to stay the pot. It's not as good as the little small thing, but it's still pretty good. Oh, somebody broke my freaking box. Wait.
Only 10 seconds left to find a spot. 3, 2.
Dude, if they dash down the center, though, I'm kind of fucked. But I'm hidden in the box if this is like the same on everybody else's screen. It's kind of hard to tell with stuff like this, though, because usually it's not the same. Unless it hasn't been moved yet. Yeah.
There are 4 rogues left. Ooh, that's got to hurt. Caught one of the rogues.
Oof, 2
3
down.
rogues remain.
Well, this is a good spot, bro.
A night as
But
long.
the only problem with this is that people jump up here and dash you. There's not much they can do. Or not much you can do. Because all they have to hear your voice line. If they just do a dash and melee, you're dead.
That rogue's a sneaky one.
It's an interesting choice. Ooh, yeah.
Caught one of the
Oh,
rogues.
yep, they got him.
Only 2 rogues left. Caught one of the rogues.
I don't know why that guy freaked. That guy was probably fine.
I've got a few tricks.
I 100% think somebody's just gonna dash up here to try and get this kill. That's a box there, bud.
Look, don't
30
judge.
seconds until it's over.
Huh. Lonely in here.
Ooh. Maybe.
Only 10 seconds left. Wanna make it? 5.
Why does he think she's over like in the middle? This guy has his headphones on backwards. That's big. As soon as somebody dashes up,
2.
shifting away, that's good. That was a big play right there.
Let's take back the rune of disguise.
Where did my side lantern go? Oh, there it is.
The hunt starts in 10 seconds.
Oh, it's gone now.
I have accepted what I
3, 2, 1. Check every nook and
Go, go, go! Where are they? There's one too many chairs over here. No, never mind. I lied. Did a little bit of a disservice. Where playing with headphones in this mode is definitely
There's the rogue.
a choice.
4 rogues left.
Is everybody hiding in the same spot again? I haven't heard anything.
That rogue's a sneaky one.
I didn't see anybody go out. I was like, are we sure it's just not that? Like, why don't people check, man? Oh, that's funny.
Lonely in here.
Yo.
One rogue left.
Over here.
Oh, it's getting close. Show me.
Over here. Hi. Oh, they turned into the dragon, dude. That's unfortunate.
抢最佳。
Dude, we found so many people hiding in like the same spot. That was crazy. Look at this though. It's all worth it. Magical dragon finally finished. The struggle ends. All right. Well. That almost got us all the way through. I guess we play like a normal game of Overwatch. And then we'll probably end the stream. I kind of feel like a DPS game. Kinda feel like playing a little bit of a DPS.
Every soldier needs a cause.
Double kill.
Hey,
That's that platform. What I wouldn't give to live in a universe like this with super advanced futuristic technology. I'd be like, and like, I don't know if they have. I don't think the Overwatch universe has like space travel. At least, I don't think it's to an extent like they can travel between. They probably can travel like to solar systems, like between the solar systems, but they can't like.
I'm the last one you'll ever.
No, I mean they can probably travel between our solar system. I'm assuming the technology they have, like they could go to Mars and stuff like that. But I'm guessing with like the Omnic crisis, like probably set things back a little bit.
Thought my time in the field was done. But
And I
guess
imagine,
it's
because
every day.
there's a moon base, so obviously there's some kind of, you know, otherworldly colonization going on. But I don't think they have like interstellar travel. I don't think it's definitely not that far. It's pretty far, but it ain't that far.
A perfect world is a perfect world.
Yup.
World is perfect.
That's a Farah. I fucked up. Oh, we.
Thanks. Tell the devil I said howdy. She's gonna
What happened to our tank? Where'd our tank go?
You owe me one.
Uh-oh. Bro, what? This Tracer's going crazy. Where's she at?
Life protects life.
Damn, dude. All this prop hunt got me rusty.
I know one thing. Someone's gonna pay. Reckoning.
Come on, Farah. Peek me a little bit more.
Here it comes.
Come on. Damn, dude. Why do I got both DPS on my ass? That's crazy.
How's it going?
We better. This is like our warm up for season 9. That's what this is.
Hey.
What? Bro, what are you doing? Fucking weirdo.
Do something.
Good job.
Step it up, Bob.
This Tracer is like She was going like all the way to the back for me. That's not good. No, not gonna lose that duel. Might lose this one though. Big res.
How's it going?
Why did they get a mercy pocket, bro? I want a mercy pocket. Why do I hear somebody over here? Yeah, what are you doing? Goddamn. I was hoping that she was a little distracted. And she was not distracted, though.
Life protects life.
Big ult?
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
They kinda roasting us.
Justice reigns from above.
Watch here.
They're so aggressive, bro.
Thanks. I needed that.
They're so aggressive, bro.
We're outnumbered.
That's unfortunate.
Hey. How y'all doing? Dynamite out.
Oh, he's on fire?
Bob, do something. Face the sunrise. This will cut the pain. Enough, Bob. She's gonna blow.
We'll push the cart. We'll help our team.
How's it going?
The far, did we kill the far? I'm not sure.
Dynamite out.
Damn, nice shot. This guy aims so weird.
Hey, I ain't a quitter.
Not like in a bad kind of way, just in kind of like a weird kind of way.
60 seconds remaining.
Bullseye.
Payload secured. Let's go. Here it comes.
وريهم قوتك.
Step right up.
She's gonna blow.
Get in there.
There is no stopping me.
There's so many people on me, dude. Oh my lord.
I'm about to pitch a fit.
That's unfortunate. People are roasting me so hard in the match chat right now. I was trying my best.
No one can hide from my sight.
Justice reigns from above.
We can do another. That was a short one.
What's good? In my world, there are no secrets.
Like, I've been doing nothing like the last 2 weeks but playing prop hunt. I'm a little rusty.
And I'm persistent.
Just a tad.
Don't make me laugh.
Somebody call.
What?
Tengo que irme.
But does it, like, deactivate if you stealth? I'm so confused.
I'm the last space smuggler you'll ever cross. How's it
Take
going?
care of each other out there.
Hey,
I'm so worried about the rank reset. I feel like they're just, like... I feel like I'd lose it, you know? Like, my current rank? I don't know.
No unnecessary risks.
I know I'd probably be able to get it back. I don't like the thought of, like, having to start over. It scares me. It, like, makes my anxiety go to through the roof. Because I took, like, a season to go from gold to diamonds. And then, like, another to get to masters. And it took me quite a few to actually touch GM. And I would be fine with just masters again. I couldn't see my crosshair for a second. I'm missing like half my shots, dude. Is there still a person behind us? No, okay. I thought we didn't kill their Ash. Hold on, so now I'm not gonna peek that. I'm not even gonna worry about peeking that.
Over here.
I'm gonna break that though. Damn, nice shot. Bro has the skill to pay the bills. I told you I wasn't gonna peek it. And then he peeked me and I died. This, I don't know, this like reticle is kind of messing with me too. For the skin. I think it's too bright is the problem. With my green, like the green kind of blends into this, the visor that I have on my ADS.
nice try, honey. Smoke 'em out of there.
Fuck. Why are we all back here, dude? I feel like I'm frontlining.
Hey,
I can't aim, bro. I can't aim. Who's this guy?
I needed that. Just point me in the right direction.
Bet, bro. I'll ult you. What is that? Fucking. I have 0 HP. That was scary. It was like one tick from death. Yeah, whatever. How did that miss? Oh, damn, dude. Shit's rough. What is going on? Okay. What the hell, bro? I'm glad I have such a cool Zen. I love one-shotting tracers. Actually, I don't think I can one-shot tracers anymore. Yeah, this guy was cracked. I like the highlight intro is just Bob's face. Like, I don't know what to do. Well, that was funny. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there. Appreciate anybody that's lurking or came by and say hello. Sorry it took us some time to get into the games today, but there was a lot of news to cover. And well, next time you'll see me, we'll have that new patch to try out. So hopefully everything goes good. I might start streaming competitive again. It really just depends. I might treat, you know, I managed to prove to myself that I was like GM on multiple occasions, at least the like bare minimum. And I think I'll be happy enough with knowing that I was able to achieve that in Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2. So I think I might, maybe I'll try to just be a little bit more lax. I mean, it is just a rank. It's not like, you know, the end of the world or anything. Maybe I'll just try to be a bit more lax on like, playing the game. And trying to, you know, just not worry about my rank all that much. And we can just have fun in, like, in the competitive games. And see how well we can climb the ladder from there. But yeah, I know that like it takes a lot. It takes like when you have like a full-time job to get like, I don't have my Overwatch 1 stats anymore, but for me to get like silver, it was silver originally. From silver to diamond was like 250 wins. And that's just wins. That's not counting like the games I lost. And that was back in Overwatch 1. So it's a time commitment. So now that I have a full-time job, I don't know. Maybe we'll see what we can do with it. I feel like we did pretty good in season 7 and season 1, and I would have been like working full-time then. So I don't doubt like I'd be able to get back to where I am, but it's just it's kind of an annoying grind when I kind of just want to like sit back and relax for the season for the most part. I just get my placements out of the way and then, you know, be done with it. I understand I'm not the only one like that, but that's just kind of how I see it. Anyways, I will see y'all later. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you had it. And don't forget to check out the YouTube video if you haven't already.